similar problems. Amidst the war, the radiation poisoning, and a severe lack of resources, they had nowhere left to turn. Some other major nations managed to make it over the pond in those first couple of weeks. A few planes packed full of their best and brightest arrived early on, but it was mostly boats hitting our shores. With every major city in ruin, they all staked a claim and resumed pissing each other off with threats and violence. Meanwhile, at around the same time in the far south, the Chinese had successfully occupied the island of Tasmania. Except, that's all they ever did. They were never heard from again. Not on that day or any day since. Rumor has it that they accidentally managed to kill themselves with some sort of weapon that they were able to bring with them. 2 weeks after the occupation, a strange blue mist started creeping over the strait. Locals on the mainland jokingly referred to it as the Chinese sea breeze. Unfortunately for those people, and anyone else who gave it a sniff, they all wound up dead or horribly disfigured, as did anything else that breathed it in or swam through it. It even started to eat into trees and buildings. Hi, Oro! Soon enough, that shit spreads through most of Victoria, and that's when our real troubles began. Native wildlife started ingesting infected food and water. They were riddled with disfigurements and deformities, as was any offspring. Some animals got bigger, others smaller, some were altogether resistant, particularly birds, but it's rare. It spawned all kinds of shit. Oh great, magpies are immune to this infectious disease. As if they weren't dangerous enough. Now they're just immune and have that part of the world to themselves. Great. The one thing all of these animals now had in common was their extreme aggression. As time went on, they only got bigger and meaner as they multiplied all over the place. The mist turned out to be a gas that they ended up calling CN-189. Don't ask me what it means, I've no fucking clue. Nobody has been able to get near the island where it originated. Nobody has been... you can't go by water or air, as there's a constant fog that eventually eats through everything. The Russians wanted to drop a bomb on it at one point. Thank fuck they reconsidered. It might have done more harm than good. The last photo taken near Tassie noticed the strange colors, fog surrounding the island. A couple of years later, some imbecile in Nimbin was able to recreate and mix the gas with recreational drugs. It is what's now referred to as Nimbin gas. It's highly addictive. The dumb fucks get high off of it to the point that their skin turns blue. The deformities are pretty gross, but nowhere near as bad as if you if you got a hit of the real stuff. Eventually their brains rot away and they become mindless and violent. The next high is all they give a shit about from that point. It also has beneficial properties in the manufacturing industry. I've been led to believe, but it's highly controlled. From the day the mist had been let loose, the country was fucked. It would have been far easier to get back to the way things were if just a few bombs had dropped. Coastlines are about the only safe places left these days, and the funny thing is, without the Russians, we'd all be buggered if we were left to figure these things on our own. How's that? You feel informed? We're just getting started. Hold on, let's see. Chartered territories. I ain't reading all 109, 100 and something pages. 123. Hell no. I'll figure it out as I go.
Ready when you are.
So, you're a bomb dodger, are you? Well, you got a lot to learn. Let's start with this.
Where are the wheels?
What a beauty.
You might want to put that seatbelt on.
What the hell?
So, what is it you want to do with yourself now that you're free?
I don't know, really. Honestly, I spend most of my time worrying about what'll be waiting for me out here.
No goals or ambitions?
It'd be nice to just settle somewhere, you know? Somewhere with a lot of noise and a lot of people. How about you fellas? What are you doing with yourselves?
Your little book there. Turn to the chapter on cities. See that one?
Sepora?
Where people are free to do what they want, when they want, and without these Russian bastards breathing down our necks. But it's a long way away. Hard to reach, and they won't just let anyone inside. Hopefully that'll all change after today.
What do you mean?
Prove that you're one of us, and I'll tell you. Here we are. See that house just past that windmill over there? I want you to take this. Go down there, go into the basement, and bring back a small red safe. Shouldn't be too heavy. Just give us a yell when you're finished, and I'll help you bring it back.
Okay, and who's inside?
A few shit kickers. Nobody you need to worry about. Do what you like with them.
Right, and how
I'm
do you know
killing
there's a
them.
safe in the basement, or that this is the right place, or that...
Because we beat it out of one of the drop kicks that used to live there. Now get going. It'll be dark soon.
He snuck up as quietly as he could.
One in the head, two in the chest.
Been 2 days now. How many fucking times are you gonna fucking ask? I don't fucking know. He probably took off to the slappers tent again. You know what he's like.
These fellas sounded like some well-mannered individuals.
Ooh. Pick up the shotgun.
No. Wait.
Three shots.
What do you need? I bet I can help.
A home-cooked meal. Must have tasted incredible after eating that canned shit day after day.
The box you're looking for, it's through there, down the stairs.
Yeah? And how do I get inside?
Press the button behind you.
What
Thought you fucking had me, didn't you? You're not so
Should have
smart
blew his
now.
brains out.
Give him some room. He's today's entertainment. I reckon I know why you're here. And I'll tell you what, if you win at my little game, I'll let you see what's inside before I feed you to the pigs.
Use the grenade on the wall.
Get out of the fucking way!
What are you doing, you mad bastard?
2 seconds. I'll be right up.
Once we get back to the others, we'll crack it open and see if everything's there.
What is that?
What's what? Shit. It's part of a patrol. If it sees or catches up with us, we're done. Well, it's your day, big fella. What do you want to do?
Shoot it down with the end pads.
I swiped this from your shack before we left. If it works, we should be able to shoot it out of the sky.
Good idea. But don't shoot unless it actually sees us. I'll head straight for the bush.
Мишка 152, контакт на 275, 4 километра, скорость неизвестна. Объект использует технологию парения. Прием.
Принято. На вашей позиции наземных войск не замечено. Стрельба разрешается.
Вас понял, атакую цель.
Don't you bloody fire!
I'm fired.
What are you waiting for? Shoot the fucking thing!
The backblast would have killed the guy up front.
Haha, bullseye.
Well, the engine's shot. Literally. We're gonna have to walk it. Let's get off the road and find a place to sleep.
On that very same night, not too far away, some hounds were put on the scent.
How long ago was it taken?
Roughly 24 hours ago.
The evidence is probably contaminated by now. Excuse me for asking, sir, but why are we here? Attacks and theft are common in these parts. Before I even examine the evidence, I can tell at least one person is injured, and the locals are more than
Enough.
capable.
We don't have time for questions. Why we are here is not a concern for either of us. You are to examine the area and establish a trail for us to follow. This task has been given the highest priority. I await your report.
Yes, sir.
Wait, what? Did they stream it? Oh, the stream disconnected it did 20 and 12 minutes ago. Huh. Well, I guess they just don't want me to do this, so I'll end it here, I guess. So let's end stream.